Hi, this is Mrs. Claire, and I want to talk a little bit about how to cite images on the Works Cited page of a document, a PowerPoint show, a movie. So let's get started. I like to use a tool, an online tool called Citation Machine. We'll be using the MLA format, Modern Language Association format. You see there are several different formats, but the one we use here at Sandwich High School is the MLA. Once you choose MLA, you'll have a list of choices to choose from. And we're going to choose, because we're citing images, we're going to choose web image. And that's going to bring up a blank form. There are several different boxes that you can fill in information. However, the only information that I want you to fill in is the title. And the title is basically just going to be a description of the image, as we'll see in a minute. The type of media, generally you're going to choose photograph or graphic. The medium, the default is web, so we'll keep that. The date it was accessed, that's the date that you found the image. And then you need to copy and paste the URL into the URL box. Even though it says it's optional, it is required. So here I've done one for an image that I found of a blue night. So I put in the title, blue night, and again the title is just a description. I chose graphic, the medium is web, the date I retrieved it, and then I copy and pasted the URL into the URL box. Again, even though it says it's optional, it's required. Once you have those boxes filled in, you're going to tap or click on Make Citation. The next window that comes up is the citation. And that's what you're going to copy and paste and put into the Works Cited document or page, slide, whatever. So here are 3 images that I took from the internet: Flappy Bird, Blue Night, and the Olympic rings. And after going through the citation machine and copying and pasting the URLs from where I got each of those images, this is what my Works Cited page looks like so far. However, it's not complete. One thing I want to point out is that they're in alphabetical order. Okay, so they should be in alphabetical order. Okay, so in order to make this complete, there's a couple things I need to do. I need to create a hanging indent, which is when the first line of the text is at the left margin and all subsequent lines get indented. And you'll see how that looks in a second. So in order to do that, I have to select my text, in this case my citations, not the title, however. And then I'm going to come up here to the little rectangle and down pointing arrow up on the ruler bar. And I'm going to point to the arrow. And then I'll see a little text box come up that says left indent. Once I see that left indent, I'm going to click and drag the triangle, and the box will come with it, to the ½ mark. So we're going to drag that to about here. And so what that does is that pulls everything over a ½ inch, okay? But I'm still not quite done because I don't have the hanging indent yet. So now I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to point to the rectangle at the top until I see the little text that comes up and says first line indent. Once I see that, I'm going to click and drag just the rectangle on top back to the margin. This is what happens. Okay, so here's the hanging indent. The first line is at the left margin and subsequent lines are indented. Okay, so the triangle ends up here from the first step and the rectangle ends up at the left margin. So still one more thing we need to do, and that is we need to select all the citations on the Works Cited page, everything except for the title, and go to the Format menu, choose line spacing, and then choose double. And here is the completed Works Cited page. So an appropriate title, each citation with hanging indent, and double-spaced throughout the document. That's it. Hope this helps.